Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Actually, it's more like early afternoon. How are you feeling today? Well, we're pretty tired. Tired? How can you be tired? You've been in bed all morning. In fact, I even brought you coffee this morning, and you're still tired? Yeah, but you only brought one cup. What? Okay, so look, we're at Mansard Trailhead. This is BLM land, and we're gonna hike this trail. Did you bring your field notes? No. Why didn't you bring your field notes? We forgot them. Okay, all right, that's fine. Luckily, I brought mine, so we'll be okay on this hike. All right, but before we get started, let's just take a look at the field notes we're going to use for this trail. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Mansard hike. All right, let's see. The hike involves a strenuous. Can you guys handle it? We'll give it our best shot. Look, this hike involves a strenuous 6-mile round-trip hike, ascending more than 1,000 feet to a sandstone alcove. Is that like an olive? What? Never mind. No, an alcove and an olive. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, the alcove is filled with ancient petroglyphs. What's a petroglyph? Let's analyze that word. Petro. What does petro mean? Petro is involving rock, or made of or from rock. And a glyph is a type of image. So an image on a rock. Petroglyph. Along the trail, you will learn many beautiful rock. Along the trail, you will enjoy many beautiful rock formations. Are you having trouble reading? Yeah, I probably didn't have enough coffee either, okay? So I'll give it my best shot. Along the trail, you will enjoy many beautiful rock formations and spectacular views of the Vermilion Cliffs, Kaibab Plateau, and Kanab, Utah. You will be hiking steep, uneven terrain, and some scrambling is required to negotiate a 7-foot sandstone ledge and then a sandy hill to the top. The Mansard site faces southwest and is very unique. Just like us. You are unique. Look, the deeply grooved sides have never been found. Feeling groovy. Yeah, they're... I know you love that song. All right, look. The deeply grooved slides have never been found at any other site. This site is thought to date to the Anasazi period, 0 AD to about 1250 AD. It is uncommon to see rock art on the floor of a rock shelter. Please don't touch or walk on the writings. Respect and protect this special site. Okay, so it's about a 6-mile strenuous hike. I think we can do it without too much problem, but we do need to get going because it is December and it's getting dark early right now. All right, you ready? Let's go! boy, guys, look at this trail. What do you think about it? Are we gonna have to go up? Do we go up or down? I'm not sure. I know if we climb this, that seems a bit dicey to have to climb it. Maybe we go, I don't know. Do we go up or down? I think we go up. Did you bring your climbing harness? No. What? You didn't bring your climbing harness? Are you gonna help us? You might have to help me on this one. I don't think we can do that. I thought you guys were part mountain goat. All right, look, we have to climb up there. It's not too far. I think this is the 7-foot section that they mentioned, the 7-foot scramble. So let's see if we can hoist ourselves. Uh-oh, wait a minute. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna climb up a step and then push you forward, and then you guys reach out and grab me and pull me up. That sounds like an awesome idea. Okay. We'll see. All right, 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna put you up here. Don't fall off. Oh my gosh. Don't fall off. Okay, I'm gonna set you right there for a second. All right. 1, 2. 1, 3. Okay. All right. All right, come on up, guys. I've got you now. All right. That was frightening. That was terrifying. All right. I'm not sure I understand which way to go, but I think we go, yeah, this way. Look how far we've climbed up all of a sudden. Yeah. Well, that was fun. So this trail leads down, and there is about a 7-foot scramble. It's really not difficult. It was for us. Well, but we pulled together as a team, right? That's what happens when you pull together as a team. Okay, onward and upward. Onward and upward. Oh, guys, what are you thinking? I hope we're getting close. I think we are. Here are a couple of blazes. But what do you notice different right now then? But what do you notice that is different now than when we began? You're breathing harder. Well, thanks a lot for pointing that out. Yeah, but look at the vegetation that we see. So we still see these pinyon pines and the juniper, I believe it's juniper, but now we're also seeing sandy grasses, and also I grew up calling this an Adam's needle. I think it's a euonymus, I believe. I might be mistaken by that. But look at the substrate. What substrate? Well, basically look at the trail and look at what we're walking on. It's way sandier than it used to be. You're absolutely right. It's way sandier than it was when we began. So you can surmise that we have climbed up into a strata of a different type of rock, one that breaks down into finer, wispier sand versus what we were walking on at the beginning of this trail. And you can see up above us, okay, so I'm gonna have to reference my map, but those are either white cliffs or gray cliffs, I think, or Navajo sandstone. But sure, the trail now is much sandier, and that's the change is indicative. Delta sand is indicative that we've climbed into a different strata, and we now have to navigate something that's representative of sand dunes. So we can see the Vermilion Cliffs down below, and now we are up into White Cliffs. All right, let's trudge. Let's do that again. Okay, look, I'm getting sand between my toes. All right, let's trudge. This is reminiscent of Star Wars. Okay, let's trudge. Jabba the Hutt. Okay, let's trudge up this sand dune, one step after the other. It feels like we're at the beach. Yes, it does feel like we're at the beach, and that is dependent on the nutrients in this sand and the type of vegetation that grows in this sand and the particular granularity of this type of sandstone and ouch, and how it breaks down. All right, I think we're close. Let's look up ahead. All right, okay, let's read this sign. Welcome to Mansard Petroglyph site. The rock surface of the petroglyph panel is easily damaged. Please refrain from walking on or removing sand from the panel surface. We appreciate your cooperation in protecting this site. And it says area is monitored by remote cameras. Big Brother is spying on us. Well, I guess you could say that, but maybe in this instance, if people are damaging this historic site, they just have cameras up here maybe to help possibly protect some of these petroglyphs. All right, let's see if we can find some. Hey guys, look, we made it to the alcove. This is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool too. What do you think about all these ancient drawings? Is that graffiti? It's these are petroglyphs, so they are archaeologically important. Graffiti is not archaeologically important. Yeah, but was this graffiti when they first put it up here? You know, I'm not going to answer that question, but maybe an archaeologist can chime in and describe the difference between graffiti and a petroglyph or a hieroglyph. So, we have a registration box down here. Would you like to sign your names? Yeah, I'm not a very good speller. Well, that's... I'll help you with spelling, okay? But look, there is a registration box, and so we can open this up. All right, can you get it? Can you... It's hard. I know, try again. Okay, here, I'm gonna help you. All right, let's see. Pop this thing open. All right, let's see what we have in here. Oh, there are a couple of placards that we can read. All right. Welcome to the Mansard alcove. This site contains an impressive array of petroglyphs pecked into the slope. Oh, petroglyphs pecked. This site contains an impressive array of petroglyphs pecked into the sloping surface of the alcove in the Navajo sandstone. No cultural deposits or artifacts recognizable by archaeologists have been found in the alcove. This site appears to be solely devoted to place the imagery and the landscape. The series of petroglyphs were likely created over hundreds of years. How do they know hundreds of years? Well, listen, it says based on varying styles, techniques, and degrees of patina. I don't know what that means. Why do you sound so sad when you say that? Patina is kind of like a coating that builds up over time. All right. They were pecked. These images were by ancestral Puebloan and Southern Paiute peoples. The bow and arrow was introduced into the area by AD 400, though some of the imagery appears much older. So that's how archaeologists can kind of understand how old these images are based on the style of how these images are pecked into the rock, but also the different the images and the images. For example, here is a person with a bow and arrow, but that wasn't introduced into this area until about 400 AD. All right, so let's read about the erosional aspect of this alcove. It says, in the past, the sand and rocks in the alcove have protected the site from vandalism and other visitation-related impacts. Rates of erosional activity at the site averaged 8.5 centimeters per year in the 6.5 years between 2009 and 2016. From 2016 to 2021, the rates of erosional activity averaged 20 centimeters per year, coinciding with increased visitation. This has also led to other impacts such as graffiti and vandalism, which is often costly to restore and must usually be completed by an experienced conservator. I thought you said in a previous video that erosion was natural. Well, some erosion is natural, but then other erosion is made by humans. So just the idea of walking on rocks, that will bring about some erosional activity. So what we want to do when we're on archaeological sites such as this one, we want to minimize our erosional impact of sites like this. All right, so what do you think? It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's beautiful also. I think it's beautiful too. All right, shall we write your name in the book? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, look at all the names. Oh, jeez. All right. All right, guys, there you are. And it also has a... All right, there you are. That looks good. Studying the geology of Utah. And we are, aren't we? So what do you think we should do next? I think we should get some coffee. Well, of course you do. This video wouldn't be complete without you either, number one, being tired, or number two, hey, listen, you sound kind of upset right now. No, I'm not upset. Hey guys, so what do you think about this hike? It's pretty historic. It is pretty historic with all of these petroglyphs that we were able to see today. A foot and a person with a bow and arrow and someone running and some creatures that maybe are mythical, that might have existed only in their imaginations. It's just really fun to think about. Plus we can turn around and see across the valley and down into the valley. Lots of fun. There's something else I noticed. What is that? We saw this geologic phenomenon in a previous video, and there are rings or bands that have precipitated in this sandstone. The sandstone had lithified, and then a fluid percolated through the sandstone, and there was a precipitate which left colorful bands. So, do you think any of our viewers might be able to guess or remember what those bands are called? Okay guys, well what do you think about this hike? We loved it. I'm so glad to hear that. What was your favorite part? The pictures. Yeah, the petroglyphs, those were pretty interesting. To think that people were carving images into rocks that many years ago. And it was interesting. What did you think about the different strata, the different layers, and how we could tell when we went from one strata to the next based on the particle size, the sand size, going from more of a substantial grain size to a very fine, looking like we were at the beach. I thought we were going to go swimming. I thought we were going to go surfing. What, because we're at the beach we're gonna go surfing? Yep. Wait, do you know how to surf? There's something we've been meaning to tell you. I didn't know you knew how to surf.